Hi, I'm Corrine, and welcome to Goodbye Gluten.
Saying goodbye to gluten does not mean saying goodbye to great food and great taste.
So please like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel.
So today we are making some smashed baby red potatoes. They are so good, and they will go great with our flank steak recipe, which will be right up here as well. All right, for this dish, we're going to need some baby red potatoes. You could also use the baby white or yellow potatoes or the mix, whatever. We just have a 1 pound bag of the baby petite red potatoes. We're going to need a colander for rinsing them off, and then we're going to boil them in a regular sized kettle, finishing them off with frying them in a skillet. With our seasonings, we're going to need some olive oil and some salt and pepper, keeping it really basic today. So I've cut open my bag of potatoes. I'm going to pop them in the sink like so. I use my sprayer, kind of the fun thing with the, and just kind of turn these. We just want to rinse out, rinse off the dirt, give them kind of a good shake, and then put them in the pan, and we're going to put cold water. You always start your potatoes in cold water. This way they actually cook evenly, and they really do cook faster this way. We're going to fill it about halfway full and put this on the stove on high. Put it on high. We're going to bring this to a boil and then cook them until they are fork tender. This will take between 10 to 15 minutes depending on how fast your stove heats up, how cold your water actually is, how long it takes to boil, etc. All right, so it's been about 12-13 minutes. Again, the time will depend on how long it takes to boil and the size of your potatoes. But I'm going to test them now, and the fork goes in pretty easily, so that's what we call fork tender. I always like to test a couple of them. So they go in nice and easy, but they don't split apart. That tells me they're ready to go. So we're going to drain these and then set them aside. All right, I've swapped out. I'm still using that same burner because it's already hot, so let's use some more of the heat. I've got my skillet here. I've got my heat turned to a medium high, and I'm going to add a good amount of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons, because we're going to fry these potatoes. So our oil is nice and hot. What we're going to do is take a couple of these potatoes, put them in, and then take our wooden spoon, oh yeah, and smash them. We're just going to fry these. Let's do a few more. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're gonna flip these over. Ooh, golden brown, yum. Look at that. Alright, we're going to slide these off onto a plate. Do another round. This one's the sacrifice, right?
I love that terminology, sacrifice.
All right, let's do a couple more.
Sacrifice.
And we're
we're going to save some of those other potatoes for another dish.
Nice thing about potatoes is they left over so well.
It's cool how they have that pop sound when you scoop them.
Yeah. Oops, that one fell apart.
That's okay. We'll forgive it.
Okay.
You want to do it with a glass.
For a cup, maybe add a little more oil.
And vinegar.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It's now warm here.
Yeah, warm-ish.
And P&W, 50 degrees outside is warm.
I could see this being a super easy way to do fried potatoes.
Oh yeah. Especially making like a hash. Oh yeah. Take like a shredded corned beef hash, chop it up,
Okay.
throw those babies in there. Oh my gosh. You're tantalizing me now, lady.
Okay, these are a little messy, but you know what? They're still yummy, right? You
They
can't
look
hardly break a
scrumptious.
potato.
All right, so let's finish these off with a little bit of salt and pepper. Maybe. Yum. All right, the moment of truth. I'll be honest, I have not ever met a fried potato I don't love, except when somebody burns them when he's not paying attention. But here we go. These are so good. They're just creamy, a little bit of crunch on the edges. These will be so good with our flank steak dinner tonight, and then whatever's left over tomorrow, I will be throwing in a skillet with some eggs. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Remember what we always say here at Goodbye Gluten. Saying goodbye to gluten does not mean saying goodbye to great food and great taste. Good night.